Hey, cut the ignorance. You have more important things to worry about, like me beating you tonight.
PK, Phenom, Elev8 Pro Wrestling. You got what it takes to be a champion? Together we ride. PK, Phenom, Elev8 Pro Wrestling. Energetic, electric, eclectic. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Elev8 Pro, we on a ride. We levitate, let's go. Out in the skies. Elev8 Pro, we on fire. We levitate, let's go. Recognize. DDGs, suplex, Royal Rumble. Who's best? Yes. Y'all really, really want it with me? I'm a machine. Show me who's next. Yes. Minotaur, I'm a monster too. Great theory, I got my crew. We climb the top rope, we fly through the sky. High energy show, the same testify. Until the end, many men wondering why. On your back, 1, 2, 3, cry. Elev8 Pro, we on a ride. We levitate, go, go. Out in the skies. Elev8 Pro, we on fire. We levitate, let's go. Better recognize. Together we rise.
Welcome to another edition of Elev8 Pro Resurgence, and we are kicking off this episode the only way we know how, with some good loving Louisiana wrestling. Check it out. The following contest is a qualifying match for the Uprising Championship scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by billionaire Brad Bradley from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 210 pounds, Antonio Bronson. And his opponent, from the depths of his own mind, weighing 200 pounds, the amalgamation, Korey Konstantine!
All right, you ready? You ready? Ring it, let's go!
Back again for Elev8 Pro Resurgence at the Elev8 Pro Performance Center. A qualifying match for the Uprising Championship. This is exciting, Benjamin.
Well, the Uprising Championship is one of the most prestigious new championships in all of professional wrestling. Everybody's gunning for this title since it's come on the scene, and it's really exactly what the title says. It's an Uprising Championship. It's giving every up-and-coming star here from the Elev8 Pro Performance Center an opportunity to find greatness and make a mark in wrestling history.
Well, Antonio Bronson is an up-and-comer, but Korey Konstantine's been around a while. I mean, should he really be going for the Uprising Championship and maybe not the, Elev8 Pro Championship?
Korey Konstantine is in that category of somebody who's a seasoned vet. He's been around a while, but he really hasn't found that niche that's going to get him exactly where he wants to be in his career. Korey has all the tools of the trade to be a superstar, but he's not in the right mind. He's either second-guessing himself or he flies off the handle into this rage and madness, and he hasn't been able to put a formula together.
It sounds like somebody else I know.
A guy like...
Ref, I think he's giving up.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, again.
You do realize I still sign your paychecks.
Is
exactly.
Brad Bradley wearing a Tampa Bay hat?
Brad Bradley can wear whatever Brad Bradley wants. He's a billionaire. Let's just be realistic. One of my best friends in the entire world. And if I'm not mistaken, weren't you accusing Brad Bradley and myself at one time of trying to do you physically harm, which no court in the world was going to take serious?
I mean,
exactly.
I still don't know if you were or weren't, but...
Brad Bradley's back on the scene. He has found himself somebody that can, for one, follow directions, unlike several other people in his former stable, and has a very promising future. Bronson isn't no slouch, and he's certainly not the neighbor next door.
He's
this
very
is
scary.
a guy that will do you bodily harm, somebody you do not want to run into in a dark alley or
No,
get into a fist fight with at a bar.
I agree 100%. And maybe Brad has smartened up to maybe just managing one person versus managing, multiples of people. I'm just saying, maybe he should focus on one person because clearly a stable didn't work out for him. I'm just saying. Oh!
Big arm drag there. Korey Konstantine has all the tools.
Yes. Oh, goodness. I mean, Bronson
And another
isn't
big drop kick.
ready. Oh, Korey has some fight in him. I mean,
And I'll admit, lately we've seen a different Korey Konstantine.
aggression.
And that's what he's going to need. Again, he has the tools, he has the look, he has the ability, but something is wrong upstairs. And until he can figure that out, until he can get a grip, he's going to continue to find himself in the same trouble he's been in so far in his career.
I feel like he is centered. He knows what he's capable of, and a lot of people don't know what he's capable of. I think he's perfectly in his right mind.
Well, right now he's taking advantage of an experience. Obviously, he has more experience than Bronson does, and he's taking advantage of that.
I don't see how. I mean,
Oh, and now rough back to the head.
if you so call billionaire Brad Bradley a great man,
And right there is a perfect example of why having billionaire Brad Bradley in your corner is an asset. That quick distraction. Korey took his mind off the prize
Look at
like he
that twist.
normally does,
Oh.
and right now Bronson is ripping his face off.
that is painful. I mean, you're gonna have to see a chiropractor after that.
And that's why this match is so important. You stated, well, Korey's a veteran. Why is he in the Uprising match? Because Korey needs an opportunity for people to take notice. And the Uprising Championship is the opportunity that every superstar here at Elev8 Pro that's trying to make a name for themselves is looking for.
Are you putting yourself in the Uprising?
I could be the Uprising Champion at any given time. I am one of the most luxurious stars of all time. My career speaks for itself. We're not talking about me. We're talking about Antonio Bronson right now.
Oh, I mean, I do have to say
Don't
that
you
is
owe
not.
him money?
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. I mean, he's
Do you
got.
know what that man does for a living besides professional wrestling?
I don't.
I don't think you want to know.
Is he a professional hitman?
I'm not going to state anything, but I'm going to tell you. Oh, and right there is something, a little mishap. And again, the inexperience. Bronson was able to duck that, and then he just couldn't get out of the way.
I mean, that's the thing is, Korey is innovative. Korey is able to use this ring to his advantage. This is his home. It has been his home for many years, 10 plus, I do believe. But look at that. I mean, oh!
And a big belly to back suplex, and that could be it for Korey Konstantine. Lights might be out.
I don't think Korey's lights are going to get knocked out that easily. He's been around for a while. He can stick it out in a ring against many people. I mean, he's been in the ring with Minotaur. He's been in the ring with Dale Springs. He's been in the ring with everyone but you, really.
And what's his one-loss record? What has that done for his career? Absolutely nothing. Because once again, Korey Konstantine is finding himself in a helpless situation. How is he going to overcome the mean streak of Bronson and the brilliance of billionaire Brad Bradley on the outside?
I mean, I don't see any kind of brilliance in Brad, but I mean, if you say so, I guess. He is a good cheerleader for Antonio Bronson, I will give him that. But the way he's guiding
You
him.
become a billionaire by not being brilliant and not having an advantage that the small-time folk like yourself have. When you have a billionaire Bradley in your corner, the sky is the limit. Literally, this man owns like an airport.
Is that where Dale Springs keeps his private jet?
Yes, he does, by the way. Billionaire Brad Bradley is a very generous man and is accommodating many superstars, the likes of Dale Springs and others.
Oh, goodness. This does not look good. Oh!
The Billionaires Club at one point was filled with champions.
To
They
tie
all
him
got
up
an
on
ego.
the ropes like that, though, I mean, that is just dangerous.
There's a quick cover. He's going to have to hook the leg.
And that's the thing, is he did not hook the leg. Inexperience. Brad Bradley didn't teach him anything.
Brad Bradley right now is the heartbeat that is pumping through Bronson's veins. And right now, Bronson, you have to admit, Whitney, is really showing the weakness of Korey Konstantine.
I don't find it to be weakness. I think Korey Konstantine is a scrapper.
Korey Konstantine right now is exposed by Bronson and billionaire Brad Bradley.
I disagree, but you know, I do have to say that Bronson is taking full advantage of his strength.
And another big belly to back suplex.
And the ability to throw Korey Konstantine very, very far.
And I'll tell you, to be honest,
Is he going for another one? Oh!
and I don't think he can take another.
I mean, that's got to be it. But it's not.
And I don't know how Korey Konstantine, that has just to be reflexes, just a twitch in a muscle. I don't know how he possibly kicked out of 3 belly to back suplexes.
Well, I
and
mean,
now he's going for a 4th.
Would you want to kick out? Oh. He still has some fight in him, though. Oh.
Get up, Bronson!
I don't know if Korey's even going to
Billionaire
get
Brad
up from
shouting
that.
instructions, trying to get his man back on his feet. And I'll be honest, right now, through the brutality these two men have been through, it's the first person that gets to his feet that has the advantage here.
I have to say Korey might have done more damage to himself with that move than to Bronson.
Slow down, Rafa. He needs a timeout.
Oh.
Both these men exhausted, beating the crap out of each other. Exactly what you expect to see in a match of this caliber with so much on the line. This is somebody's career. This is somebody's livelihood. Somebody goes home and has to swallow the rough pill of reality, and the other person goes out and celebrates tonight. That's the situation we're looking at.
Well, and that's the thing, is if this is just a qualifying match for the Uprising Championship, what is actually going to be the match itself for the Uprising Championship? If this is only for qualifying, how hard are they going to fight once they're actually
Oh,
in?
and another big kick to the face. Can that do it? Is that it? Somehow Bronson has the wits to kick out.
I mean, Bronson's been down a lot less than Korey has, so he might have some more gas.
If there's ever an opportunity for Korey Konstantine to capitalize, it's right now.
That can't be legal.
He has to take advantage of a worn out.
Oh,
And look at the ring presence of Antonio Bronson, knowing exactly where he was in the ring.
oh. Korey's just down.
That's right.
Brad,
Let him know, Brad.
that is horrible.
Brad Branson's just telling him what a piece of crap he really is.
Oh, that's just horrible.
Look at Korey Konstantine running for the locker room.
I
See,
don't-
he doesn't want any more of Antonio Bronson. He's not cut from the thread of championship material. That's exactly what I've been telling you. Korey Konstantine, his head
That
isn't
is
right.
wrong.
He
That
doesn't
is
know
just-
what's going on, and now he's going.
He cannot be leaving.
What's
That
going
cannot
on?
be.
What's
He cannot be leaving.
what's the
What?
what's?
What's on his face? What is that?
Can't be legal.
What is that? What is? Has he gone?
I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know if that's Korey Konstantine.
It has to be. I mean, clearly somebody's not wearing the same gear as him, but that on his face, he seems a little twisted. Oh my goodness!
And what a shocking turn of events here for Korey Konstantine.
And here is your winner, Korey Konstantine. I mean, what is that? What?
This is a different side of Korey Konstantine. I'm perplexed right now. I'm not even sure what we just witnessed.
He's berserk.
He's lost his mind. The
He's
guy's
mad.
absolutely crazy. We might even need like security to get him out of the building. Like,
I
but
don't-
nonetheless, Korey Konstantine moves on and qualified for his shot in an Uprising Championship match.
Korey Konstantine, you now have a shot at the Uprising Championship. How are you feeling? And also, what is going on with this?
What?
The
Let me stop you there. I'm feeling tremendous. As you said, qualified. Should have happened a while ago, doesn't matter. But here I am, finally. I'm on the uprising for the uprising, if you will. So yeah, I'm feeling all right. As far as my face goes, feel incredible. I've never felt better. I feel like I could conquer the world right now. Do I look like somebody who could conquer the world right now?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
No.
Thank you.
To the action. And here is the man, the myth, the legend, your heavyweight champion and mine, Elev8 Pro champion, Serpentico.
You know, Serpentico is one hell of an athlete. He has a long and storied history in pro wrestling. He's the current Elev8 Pro champion, and he has been for over a year now. He's held that title.
Champion and mine. Everyone, the best champion in the world.
Really?
Really. Really.
I'll give it to him. He's a hell of a champion, but I don't know about the best champion in the world.
Name me a better champion. He's been champion for over a year. For over a year. That is very, very selective company.
I have 3 words for you. CM Punk.
Who went away and got his ass beat in MMA.
Oh God, I hope he hears your commentary.
What is...
That's right. The former WWE superstar, Gangrel. Gangrel making his Elev8 Pro Wrestling debut here tonight against our heavyweight champion, Serpentico. Serpentico has beaten many great opponents, but no one like Gangrel.
This just isn't fair. Like, how do you prepare for a vampire? How? He drinks blood. How do you prepare for this?
Garlic, steaks, I don't know. But it looks like Serpentico doesn't have any of that. So he's in for one hell of a fight against the vampire, Gangrel. Gangrel with that goblet of blood.
I mean, clearly he should be disqualified. It's a performance-enhancing drug.
Really?
He drinks blood for sustenance. How is that not performance-enhancing?
Because it's blood. I mean, it's coursing through his own veins, right? What are you gonna call it illegal for him to bleed? If no, God forbid Serpentico bleeds in this match. Might be lights out for Serpentico.
Introducing first the challenger from Santa Cruz, California, weighing 260 pounds, former WWF star and true wrestling icon, Gangrel. And his opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing 170 pounds. He is your Elev8 Pro champion, Serpentico.
That's right, Serpentico. Don't let it get to you. You are the man.
Yeah, well, Gangrel is the immortal vampire.
Again, I'm still trying to figure out how you don't understand that this is not fair.
He's got superhuman strength.
Exactly. This is not a fair fight.
I don't know. Can he turn himself into a bat?
Yeah, but I'm sure you would be okay with that if he did.
I would love it. Could you imagine a back kicking Serpentico's ass? Just flying around nibbling at him. That would be great. I used to watch Gangrel as a child. Watching him in the Brood, Edge and Christian. It was fantastic to watch as they rose up from underneath the ring, surrounded by smoke and the red lights. It was an amazing thing to watch on television. And especially to see live, it was great. And now to be able to call the action for Gangrel, it's an honor and a privilege. And Serpentico doing his usual thing, avoiding the fight as much as possible.
Look, you know what? I'm not gonna. I should be ashamed of myself. I'm sitting here saying it's not fair that Serpentico has to take on Gangrel. You know what? Serpentico can beat Gangrel. Serpentico can beat anybody because he is the greatest champion of all time, anywhere on the planet.
Personally, I'm hoping we see a brand new Elev8 Pro champion crowned here tonight. I would love to see Gangrel walking around with that title.
All these fools trying to get in the head of our champion. Why do we want to see an outsider get the belt? Serpentico is Elev8 Pro. The belt should stay here in Elev8 Pro.
And he still has not gotten into there. Now he's getting into the ring with his back turned, attacking the vampire, barely phasing the vampire at all. Slams him head first into the top turnbuckle. Kick to the gut, right hand, left, right, left. Waylaying on the vampire Gangrel. Gangrel hyping up a little bit here. Feeding on the audience, and not in the way usually he would feed. Slamming head first into the turnbuckle. One turnbuckle, two turnbuckles, three turnbuckles. Going for the fourth. Fourth turnbuckle does the roundabout. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on, ref.
8,
Get him out of there.
9, 10.
Yes, again, see, clearly biased officiating.
Biased officiating.
You just counted to 10, and you're supposed to get him out of the corner before a count of 5.
Well, the 5 count, as far as you're a referee in the corner, is actually pretty slow. So you could easily get to 10. He's ringing his bell, just head to the turnbuckles all over the place. Ducks under, kick to the head by Serpentico. Serpentico now laying into the midsection, forearm to the head. Another right forearm to the head of the vampire Gangrel. Gangrel's got to get back into this.
Again, see, how is this fair?
I think he just pissed off the vampire. Nothing he's doing now is phasing the vampire. That superhuman strength of the vampire kicking into overdrive here. Wait, Irish whip, reversal. Whips him heavily into the ropes. Huge scoop slam. Gigantic spinning elbow drop. Almost caving in the chest of Serpentico. Serpentico, like a slippery serpent, slithering out of the ring.
Nice alliteration there, Devin. Nice alliteration.
Thank you.
I'll give you that one. That's right. You didn't sign up for this. This isn't fair.
Oh, he's going to take his title and go home? I don't think so. Gangrel cutting him off. That's right. Drop the belt and run. He's trying to go the other way, but Gangrel once again cuts him off. Chop to the chest. Right here at ringside. Laying into him. Is that popcorn flying everywhere? What is it?
That would be your Foreman crew signs being thrown about at people.
Oh, a low blow here, kicking the rope. I guess that will stop a vampire.
Talk about a stake to the heart.
Is that where the heart's located?
It'll definitely.
I've heard some rumors.
It'll definitely stop the beat.
Rumors about that being the key to the heart of a man, but I'm not so sure about the location. Pumps the brakes. Back elbow. Clothesline.
Drops him on the concrete. There's no mats out there.
Well, it's not technically concrete, but it's about a quarter. The floor is about a quarter-inch thick, so the concrete below it.
And again, with the forearm, Gangrel goes down.
I'm surprised to see Serpentico really taking, kind of the lead here in this matchup against the Immortal Vampire. Undertaker-esque leg drop across the throat on the apron. What's he going for here? Is this really necessary to flip off people every 10 seconds?
It's a gesture of love and appreciation toward the crowd.
How many people do you love that you do that to?
Everyone shows their love and appreciation differently, Devin.
Oh, and that's how you show your love and appreciation?
I'm just saying, maybe that's how our great champion shows his love and appreciation for the crowd.
Really? Serpentico definitely surprising me here with how well he's maintained control of this matchup and for how long he has, considering who he's in the ring with.
Because our world champion is the best. He is overcoming the odds of a supernatural creature.
He's grabbing and pulling at the hair, and the ref didn't even notice it. Choking again.
Within the rules of the game, as you stated, the 5 counts, for some reason in the referee universe, doesn't go as fast as the count of 5. So, using every rule to his advantage, which he has to do because he is fighting a vampire.
Kick out. Into a sleeper hold here. Into a rear naked choke. Gangrel able to get back to his feet, laying in those right hands to the midsection. Up and kitchen sink. Running clothesline to a downed Gangrel. Going for a pinfall, hooks the leg, but Gangrel gets the ropes. The ring awareness of the veteran, former WWE superstar Gangrel.
Stay down! Stay down!
Calling for him to stay down, but the vampire just getting a second wind, I guess, here.
Again, feeding off the life energy of the crowd. That shouldn't be legal.
Has he bitten anyone?
No, he's absorbing their energy. That's what supernatural beings do.
For a vampire, you have to actually bite someone to do that.
Do they, Devin?
I believe so. Have you ever read Mary Shelley's work?
I'm an Anne Rice man myself.
What about Lestat? You ever read any of that stuff? Interview with the Vampire?
Did I not just say I'm an Anne Rice person?
Okay. Just checking. Oh. Big miss there. Now, maybe we can get a little bit of... Never mind. Cuts him off.
Serpentico with that quick snake-like agility.
Reversed by Gangrel. And cut off once again. Huge spinning slam. Just a 2 count, though. Gangrel getting some fire behind him here. Huge left hand, left back elbow. Right, I mean. Reversal. Going for it. No. Capture suplex there. Clothesline into a bulldog out of the corner. Just a 2 count, though. Gangrel finally getting some real momentum going here against the Elev8 Pro champion. Looks like he's going for it. Nope. Kick to the midsection. Forearm. Serpentico off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline from Gangrel. 1, 2. Kick out by the Vampire.
Serpentico whittling away at Gangrel. Slowly but surely chopping that power down. He will find a way to beat this Immortal Vampire. This WWE legend.
Short of it turning daylight, I don't think there might be a way. Up, reversed. Serpentico again taking... No! Shot to the midsection, going for the Impaler DDT, but rammed into the corner, taking out Ref George.
It's kind of poetic, I think.
Gangrel ducks under. He's going to get it here. Impaler DDT, but the referee is out. He's going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can count for days.
I mean, technically, Serpentico's shoulder wasn't down, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
He was down for days. This match was over if it weren't for Ref George being unconscious in the corner. Gangrel waking up. Ref George trying to get him back into this thing. Really, Serpentico with a chair now.
Well, when you gotta fight a vampire.
Gangrel taking that. Wait, now Ref George taking the chair from Gangrel. A low blow by Serpentico. Rolls up. Gangrel. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3. Game over. With a low blow, Serpentico retains his title against former WWE superstar Gangrel.
Well, you do what you gotta do when you gotta fight a vampire, Devin.
Have you ever had to fight a vampire?
No, thankfully I haven't, but I now know a strategy in which to beat a vampire thanks to our world champion.
Just kick him to the ball. What? Look at this. Look at this here.
Have you never seen Monster Squad? How did they say to fight the Wolfman?
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
You
movie.
kick him in the nards?
The nards? That's what I've never heard.
It's the
throwing chairs.
It was the 80s. It was a more elegant time, Devin.
What's he gonna do here? Oh! Another shot to the nethers.
We've seen this before. He did this to Rios. He did this to Rios when at oh no! Look at this.
Effie hits the ring like a bat out of hell. Him and Gangrel standing, and he's letting Gangrel know he's there to assist. putting a stop to Serpentico.
Effie has been on the hunt for our champion, Serpentico, wanting a shot at that title.
Serpentico backstage laying out Golden Simon Phillips, attacking Sarge. He is just
Down goes the caddy.
lays out the caddy. What is happening?
I'm not sorry at all. Effie! I just beat a WWE legend, fair and square. And this is what I get. You traveled all around the world looking for me. Oh, Effie, 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 Effie. Come on, Effie. Here's the problem. I'm no longer being sought after by you. Effie, you want me, you got me. 'Cause now Serpentico is coming for Effie.
That's all for this time. We hope we entertained you with that voodoo that we do. We'll see you next time right here on Elev8 Pro Resurgence. We'd like to give special thanks to the St. Bernard Parish Network, as well as our sponsors, Poppy's Ice Cream, Pastry Pantry, Raising Cane's, and Tonry Law Firm, and of course, viewers like you. We'll see you next week.